Hello and welcome back, everyone, to our Magic the Gathering set explorations. And this time, Cloud has brought to us the same gimmick that we did last time, just with, a different alphabet letter. What sets we doing, Mr. Cloud?
Today's episode is brought to you by the letter C. C is for Conflux. C is for Champions of Kamigawa. And C is for the third set we're doing.
Cold Snap.
Cold Snap, thank you. Yes, C also is for Cold Snap. And brought to you by Cloud.
Alright, so the sets this time don't actually have a lot of synergies together, so this is going to be more or less exploring decent amounts of the high power stuff in these sets. However, I do think that we will actually be more or less capable of showing off at least some synergies. I'm going to be running Azorius. Be running Azorius for the most part. And what are you going to be running, Mr. Cloud?
We are running the green, red, and black classic Jund with some Jund brought in by the Conflux set, because Conflux has a lot of multicolored cards in it, and Cold Snap also has a few multicolored cards in it, putting in some mainstay legendaries and some multicolored permanents that have survived to the Magic scene this very day. My game plan is going to be mostly on the ground. The ground where we are tethered and possibly about to be sacrificed ritual style in order to appease the bloodthirsty gods, which will destroy my opponent, Mr. Gerdat, this day.
So is it going to be Devour or is it going to be Aristocrats?
A little bit of both.
All right, let us begin.
I'm sorry. I'm ready to start. What is Aristocrats?
Aristocrats is you attempt to build a very big monster by sacrificing a lot of very small monsters.
Oh, I see.
Oh.
Hungry fella.
And dice roll.
Come on, 3. Roll 3. Damn it. I mean, there was a 3.
I'll be going first, and I'm not going to keep 3. Hey, Nate.
Oh, wow. I actually cannot keep this hand.
I will keep this one, though.
I'm going to take my House Mulligan. See, at Rock Rabbit Commentaries, you got a House Mulligan for free.
Yes.
But only the first one. Okay. Do or die time. Oh, dear Lord. Oh, this is a real doozy here. Okay. I'm going to take a risk here. It is a risk, but I don't want to go down to a 6-card hand, so I'm going to keep this hand.
All right, then.
And, however, because you're electing to go first, ...
Yes, I am electing to go first.
Then I get to draw a card in order to maybe improve my luck. And good luck to you, Mr. Gerdat.
Thank you, Mr. Cloud. Let's open with... Ooh... Yeah, we're going to open up with a snow-covered island, and I will end.
Ooh. Now, to refresh mine and the viewers' memories, snow-colored lands do produce colored mana.
Yes. Specifically, they produce snow mana, which is slightly different than normal colored mana, but it is still classified as colored mana.
Gotcha. And it will satisfy conditions for any spells or activated abilities that require snow mana.
Yes.
I'm going to tap the forest that I played for my land play during my man phase to cast the Tukatung Thalid.
All right, then.
It's a 1/1 that has, when it dies, it replaces itself with a 1/1 Saproling creature token.
Okay, then. Ooh, I think... No, it's going to be a bit before I can actually put that out. Huh. So... Alright, I'm going to put down a plains, and, yeah, I'm going to end.
Well, I'm glad at least one of us are using the snow-colored lands, because I was a little confused about that. Like, am I allowed to just use these for anything? The usual stuff? Let's put the Pinecrest Ridge down, made possible by the Champions of Kamigawa's largely mediocre non-basic lands, and pay a green and a gray to cast the Sakura Tribe Elder.
Sakura Tribe Elder. I remember this one specifically because I had a friend in high school that was actually running the ROGOTK.
Oh, this guy is a little bastard when I get his ability off. And I can use his ability anytime I want, as long as he's on the board.
Yes, you can. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna put down another island, and all right, I am gonna spend 3 in order to cast
Nice.
the Jotun Owl Keeper.
Oh, sweet.
Behold, one of the worst fucking mechanics in all of Magic the Gathering: cumulative
Cumulative upkeep.
upkeep. All right, I will end.
So this cumulative upkeep, you have. I noticed that about this cold snap is that the cumulative upkeeps give you options as to how you'd like to pay the cost. So this guy has, when he dies, he puts a bird with flying for each age counter on it.
Yes.
Ooh.
If I was
That's
running
gonna get
green, he'd actually be a
bad.
really big threat, but I'm not running green, so.
That's gonna get bad. Oh, I got my third color. It's the swamp. Crap, I forgot I was supposed to use the Sakura Tribe Elder ability in order to ramp. That's okay. I have other options. Ahem. I have other options. Pay 2 to cast Nodachi.
Alright.
Nodachi gives the equipped creature +2/+0 and first strike.
Okay.
And then I'm going to pay 1 to cast one of the most powerful artifact spells ever created in Magic, Sensei's Divining Top.
Okay, then.
Okay. Now you're showing a 3/3 right now. So I'm going to end my turn and also consider myself lucky that I still have the Sakura Tribe Elder ready to block. And I will not let this turn end until I use his ability.
Let's see.
So
Which
you
do I
have
want to pay? Yeah, I'm
to...
going to pay a blue.
Yeah, I was going to say you might want to keep your color options open.
Alright. Huh. Alright, so I'm going to do terrible things, and I'm going to spend 2... Well, no, actually, I'm not going to spend 2. I'm going to put down Dark Depths.
Ooh, what's this shit, dude? Legendary Snowland. Oh my god, it's the Marit Liege legendary land. I remember this.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, now.
Okay, then. And, I think with that, Yeah, I'm going to end.
Okay, well, when you declare your turn over, I'm going to sacrifice the Sakura Tribe Elder. His ability goes on the stack. He has searched my library for a basic land card and put it onto the battlefield tapped. Behold, now I have access to all of my colors without having to stun my lands. Yes, stun is the turn. See, when you use the Pinecrest Ridge in order to generate either red or green mana, you put a stun counter on it. Mm-hmm. And the stun counter means that at your very next untap step, it does not untap. Let's see here. Well, I'm going to put down another Pinecrest Ridge. And, I mean, that is definitely the move that I was practicing. You have 5 cards in your hand right now, huh?
Yep.
I mean, I could put the Nodachi no dice on my Tukatung Thallid so that you can't just block it, because then your creature would die. I am going to keep up on my ramp by casting another Sakura Tribe Elder.
Okay, but now your Pinecrest Ridge is stunned.
No, it is not, because I used the forest to tap
right.
for green mana.
My bad.
So sorry, that's my bad. I was supposed to clarify as to which lands paid for what. And then, yeah, actually, I'm going to pay 3, and I'm going to equip Nodachi on the Tukatung Thallid.
Alright.
Because I realize now that I actually have a blocker ready so that I can deter your Jotun Owl Keeper from my life points. Swinging with my 3 with first strike.
Alright, I'll take 3.
3 damage has been dealt, and my widening lead is making me quite gleeful.
All right, add a counter. Yeah, I'm gonna spend 2 in order to keep my Jotun Owlkeeper alive.
All right, you really coming in close here because you can't. Oh yeah, that's right. The Dark Depths is not a mana source. It's just a mana sink that it costs a land play to put on the field, huh? Interesting.
Okay.
Kind of makes me wonder if that was a good early game move. It really makes me wonder if there's a bustle with your Gerdat. Don't get along there.
All right. I am actually just going to end.
Okay, and when you end your turn, I'm going to sacrifice a Sacro Tribe Elder, and I'm going to put a forest onto the battle. No, not a forest. I'm going to put a swamp onto the battlefield tapped.
Okay.
And yeah, and that's all I'm going to do. See, the thing about Sensei's Divine Top is that whether you do or whether you do not draw a card, tap it, and then put it on top of the deck, it really doesn't matter if all you're going to do is just draw a card. Forest down. Okay, things are about to get a little stupid up in here. Paying 4 to cast the Font of Mythos.
Okay.
At the beginning of each player's draw step, that player draws 2 additional cards.
Are you sure you want to give me that kind of steroid, Mr. Cloud?
It's a risk that I've been practicing a long time about taking. See, like, you got, like, very little going on right now, which leads me to believe that this is a safe move. I also am going to pay 1 in order to cast a second Sensei's Divine Top. I'm going to pay 1, and I'm going to look at the top 3 cards of my library. I can rearrange these cards into any order I choose.
Yep.
I did make a land play this turn. So, because the Font of Mythos is about to trigger, I'm just going to leave these cards alone, because at the beginning of my next draw step, I'm going to draw those 2 cards that I saw plus a third.
Okay.
So all the cards that I just saw are going to go into my hand anyway. And then, do I swing or... No. I'm going to swing at you again.
Alright, and I'm going to block with my Jotun Owlkeeper.
Okay, you're going to block. Excellent move. So that means that your Owlkeeper takes the hit, and then because it has 2 age counters on it, and it's going to die, you get 2 birds.
Yep.
Awesome.
Behold my bird tokens.
Nice. I'm going to end my turn now, and then watch and observe why the Font of Mythos did not enjoy a reprint.
Okay, so is it during my upkeep? No,
It's
okay.
the beginning of the draw
1 for
step,
normal
actually.
draw, then 2 additional cards.
Hope you got something good.
Oh yeah, I got good stuff. All right.
Okay,
so,
awesome.
What I'm going to do is, I could do that. You know what? I think that actually is the call right now. So I'm gonna put down, another snow-covered plains, and then I'm gonna spend 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, in order to cast the Honden of Cleansing Fire.
Oh, the Hondens. Oh boy, what does this one do? Oh, cool. So now you got more passive start of turn triggers. Nice.
Yes. All right, and then I'm going to end.
Really? You're not going to swing at me with your birds?
I need to kill your Thaliad.